Here's what actually happens when you meet the Pandora virus. The Pandora virus, discovered in 2013, captivates scientists as the largest virus known to mankind. Unlike typical viruses that evade our vision, the Pandora virus is substantial enough to be spotted under a standard microscope. This giant organism presents an extraordinary genome, roughly 50 times larger than that of the flu virus. Imagine comparing it to a hefty novel filled with intricate plots versus a quick comic book that gets straight to the point. The Pandora virus certainly has more story to tell. Found in a water sample from a Brazilian pond, this peculiar virus prompts scientists to reevaluate their understanding of what constitutes a virus. It raises fascinating questions about viral evolution and the nature of life itself. With its unique characteristics, the Pandora virus serves as a crucial piece in the puzzle of how viruses might evolve and interact with other microorganisms. Therefore, the next time you hear about viruses, remember there's a stunning giant like Pandora lurking in the microscopic world, waiting for deeper exploration. Why exactly does Boys' Day honor hard work and love? In the early 20th century, Miwa Pani from Pokin had a unique vision: to celebrate the spirit of Sonora and create a special day for boys. This idea blossomed into the first Boys' Day celebration, which was not just about fun and festivities, but a heartfelt tribute to the values of hard work, strength, and the importance of nurturing young lives. Miwa understood that instilling these virtues in young boys would help shape their futures and benefit the community at large. On this day, families would come together to honor the young boys, highlighting their potential and encouraging them to grow into responsible, loving individuals. The event became a beloved tradition, reminding everyone of the vital role children play in society and fostering a sense of pride and connection among families. How did this celebration evolve over the years? Can you believe this flashlight produces 531,000 lumens? James Hopton, widely recognized as Hacksmith on YouTube, has taken innovation to new heights by creating the world's most powerful flashlight. Imagine a device featuring a staggering 300 LEDs, capable of emitting a light intensity so extreme that it can literally explode a Crookes radiometer in just seconds. This incredible achievement showcases not only the power of modern technology, but also the creativity and ingenuity of Hacksmith, who's known for turning fictional gadgets into reality. Each LED in this flashlight contributes to an overall brightness that far surpasses typical lighting devices, making it a true powerhouse in illumination. While most flashlights may struggle to light up a room, this one can light up an entire field. Hacksmith's experiments and creations inspire many to explore the possibilities of engineering and technology. So next time you flick on a regular flashlight, just imagine the wild, bright world of inventions waiting to be discovered. What would you create if you had the tools? Prepare to be amazed by the cheerful quokka. This small marsupial, found primarily on Australia's predator-free islands, has captured the hearts of many with its seemingly constant smile. The quokka's iconic expression results from its unique facial structure, which creates an endearing and friendly look, irrespective of its actual mood. But there's more to their charm than just looks. Quokkas are also impressively sociable creatures. Evolving in an environment devoid of natural predators, these animals have developed a remarkable lack of fear towards humans. As generations passed, their friendly behavior caught the attention of tourists, who often provided food. This interaction favored quokkas that were bolder and more curious, leading to a population that eagerly approaches people. Consequently, when you see a quokka posing for a selfie, remember that these little creatures are thriving not just because they look happy, but due to an impressive combination of evolutionary adaptation and social interaction. So next time you encounter one of these delightful animals, you'll know that behind their cheerful facade lies a fascinating story of survival and evolution. Is it really true that Gollum changed in The Hobbit? The original edition of J.R.R. Tolkien's beloved novel presented Gollum quite differently. In the first version, Gollum was more of a quirky character who offered the One Ring as a prize during his riddle game with Bilbo Baggins. This playful aspect of Gollum's personality showcases a lighter tone that contrasts sharply with the sinister character we see in The Lord of the Rings. However, Tolkien later revised Gollum's portrayal to fit the darker, more complex themes that permeate his epic sequel. This transformation not only made Gollum a more menacing character, but also deepened the moral struggles in the story, highlighting the corrupting influence of the ring. Fans of Middle-earth often ponder how this shift changed the dynamics of the tale, revealing the evolution of Tolkien's vision from whimsy to a profound exploration of good versus evil. Most people don't know this about asteroids. While we often think of planets and moons when we consider celestial bodies, asteroids can also be quite fascinating. Some asteroids have their own rings and even moons. Just like Saturn is famous for its stunning rings, certain asteroids boast their own bands of particles and debris that orbit around them. For instance, the asteroid Chariklo, located between Saturn and Uranus, is known to have 2 rings. This discovery surprised astronomers, leading them to realize that the dynamics of these smaller bodies can mirror those of larger planets. Additionally, several asteroids are accompanied by smaller moons, which orbit around them in a similar fashion to how our own moon revolves around Earth. These features suggest that asteroids can be more complex than we previously thought. So next time you gaze up at the night sky, remember that these rocky treasures are not just simple chunks of space rock, but could also have their own rings and moons orbiting around them. Have you heard about Manhattan's wild past? Long before skyscrapers and bustling streets filled with people, Manhattan Island was a lush paradise teeming with life. Scientists have unearthed evidence showing that it was once covered in dense forests with beautiful streams winding through them. Imagine walking where the concrete jungle now stands and coming face to face with majestic moose, sneaky lynx, and powerful black bears. These animals roamed freely in an ecosystem rich with diverse wildlife. The environment not only supported large mammals, but also countless birds and smaller creatures that thrived in the woods and waterways. This vibrant landscape was sadly transformed as development took over, but traces of its ancient beauty can still be found in parks like Central Park. Understanding Manhattan's historical ecosystem allows us to appreciate nature's role in urban life. What might our cities look like if we embraced and protected such diversity today? Here's a wild fact about ghost weddings in China. This intriguing tradition involves the ceremonial marriage of deceased individuals, ensuring they are not lonely in the afterlife. Ghost weddings have deep roots, where families believe that connecting their deceased loved ones in marriage provides them with companionship and care beyond the grave. The process often begins with hiring feng shui masters to ensure everything aligns perfectly for the spirits. Funeral plaques are crafted, memorializing the lives of the deceased, while the bride's bones may be exhumed to be reburied alongside those of the groom. Such rituals reflect rich cultural beliefs about the afterlife, emphasizing connection even in death. Families often seek to honor their loved ones, helping them transition peacefully into the next world. While this may seem unusual to some, these gatherings are steeped in tradition and affection, a testament to the enduring bonds we share. Even when faced with the inevitable cycle of life and death, you might wonder how these practices make their way into modern conversations about love and loss. Surprisingly, it's a fact that pigeons can bite. In an unusual incident in the UK, a man found himself with a broken nose after a pigeon dropped out of the sky and struck him right in the face. This unexpected encounter not only startled him, but also led to a comical yet painful fall, making this story seem like something from a slapstick comedy rather than everyday life. Pigeons, often seen as harmless city dwellers, can sometimes have surprising impacts on unsuspecting people. While these birds are usually more concerned with scavenging for food than causing mishaps, this bizarre accident serves as a reminder of the unpredictability of urban wildlife. So next time you see a pigeon, keep your head up, literally. You never know when you might get a surprise from above, whether it's food or something a bit more painful. Here's something incredible about Discover the surprising origins of the Secret Service. The U.S. Secret Service was established in 1865, primarily to tackle the rampant counterfeiting during the American Civil War. Back then, about 1/3 of all United States currency was fake. Economic turmoil from the war created a prime environment for counterfeiters, who exploited the chaos by flooding the market with worthless money. In response, Congress decided to create a special agency focused on battling these criminals and safeguarding the nation's finances. Initially, the Secret Service's main job was investigating counterfeit operations, laying the groundwork for its important role in maintaining the integrity of the economy. However, it wasn't until after the assassination of President William McKinley in 1901 that the agency took on its most recognized responsibility of protecting the president. Today, the Secret Service is synonymous with security at major events and for prominent political figures. Yet it's fascinating to remember that this agency started with a mission to protect the currency. How has this dual focus shaped its legacy over the years? Here's a wild fact about Silent Hill. This eerie town, famous for its chilling stories and haunting atmosphere, actually drew inspiration from Centralia, Pennsylvania. In 1962, a coal mine fire ignited beneath this small town, and it has been burning ever since, creating a surreal landscape filled with smoke and abandoned buildings. The fire caused the ground to become unstable, prompting most residents to leave, turning Centralia into a near ghost town today. The few who remain experience bizarre phenomena like subsurface temperatures reaching over 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit and toxic gas emissions. This haunting reality inspired the chilling visuals and themes of the Silent Hill video game series and films. Imagine a place that feels both familiar and frightfully alien, where the ground itself seems alive and dangerous. Isn't it fascinating how real-life events shape our stories and imaginations? Have you ever wondered why laughter is good for your heart? Recent studies reveal that laughter does more than just brighten your day. It actually promotes heart health. When you laugh, it stimulates the endothelium, which is the lining of your blood vessels. This stimulation causes your blood vessels to expand, improving blood flow significantly. Additionally, laughter lowers levels of stress hormones like cortisol, which can be harmful when they are too high. And there's more. It boosts the release of endorphins, those wonderful feel-good chemicals that help make you happier and reduce pain. This combination leads to lower blood pressure, making laughter a fun and effective way to reduce the risk of heart disease. So the next time you watch a comedy or share a joke with friends, remember you're not just having a good time, you're also giving your heart a healthy boost. Prepare to be amazed by Titanic's filming mishap. During the production of the iconic 1997 film Titanic, an unexpected incident took place involving one of the massive propellers from the ship used in the film. As the crew shot a dramatic scene depicting the ship's tragic sinking, an extra was injured when the propeller accidentally struck their leg amid a chaotic swimming scene. Thankfully, this shocking event did not lead to serious injuries, but it certainly added a layer of drama to the already intense filming process. The filmmakers were dedicated to creating an authentic experience for viewers, often pushing the limits of safety. Despite the near miss, the extraordinary attention to detail paid off, resulting in a cinematic masterpiece that has captivated audiences for decades. Can you imagine being on set during such a dramatic moment? Why exactly does salary mean salt? The word salary has a fascinating history that dates back to ancient Rome. It originates from the Latin term salarium, derived from sal, meaning salt. In ancient times, salt was far more than a mere seasoning. It was a highly sought-after commodity, essential for preserving food, especially meat, and people often went to great lengths to procure it. This necessity led to remarkable practices, such as Roman soldiers being paid in salt, which was vital for their sustenance during long marches. Salt's immense value at that time was so pronounced that it sometimes earned the nickname white gold. The phrase "earning your salt" emerged from this practice, implying that proper compensation is earned only through hard work. Today, we may not think twice about our paychecks, but it's mind-boggling to realize they're linked to something as commonplace yet crucial as salt. Next time you reach for that salt shaker, consider how the sprinkling of this everyday mineral connects us to an age-old tradition of compensation and value that has lasted through millennia. Have you ever wondered why Bangladesh became independent? When India was partitioned in 1947, The area now known as Bangladesh was called East Pakistan. This separation aimed to create a nation for Muslims, but it also led to significant challenges. While the people of East Pakistan shared cultural and linguistic ties, they faced political and economic neglect from the government based in West Pakistan. Over the years, frustrations grew as East Pakistanis sought recognition for their identity and rights. Tensions hit a peak when the 1970 elections were dominated by East Pakistan's political party, but the West Pakistan government refused to hand over control. This disregard fueled protests, and in 1971, the struggle for independence erupted into a brutal war. After much sacrifice and resilience, East Pakistan emerged as the independent nation of Bangladesh later that year, celebrating its unique culture and identity. How did this transformation shape the region today? Believe it or not, cone snails can be deadly. These fascinating marine creatures have a remarkable defense mechanism. They use a retractable harpoon to deliver a powerful neurotoxic venom. This venom is not just dangerous for their prey, but can also pose a threat to humans if the snails are handled carelessly. Found in tropical waters teeming with diverse life, cone snails come in various species, each with unique venom characteristics. What's really exciting is that scientists are studying these venoms for potential medical breakthroughs, particularly in pain management and neurological disorders. The way cone snails inject their venom helps them paralyze or kill fish, enabling them to feast on their unsuspecting meals. With their beautiful, intricately patterned shells, these snails might look harmless, but it's best to admire them from a distance. As researchers delve deeper into the properties of this potent venom, who knows what life-saving treatments could emerge? Isn't it incredible how something so seemingly simple can inspire cutting-edge science? This might surprise you. Women can have extraordinary IQs. Marilyn Vasavan and Edith Stern are two remarkable women who have pushed the limits of human intelligence, each achieving astonishing IQ scores. Vasavan, for instance, boasts a jaw-dropping score of 228, one of the highest ever recorded. Their achievements challenge common stereotypes surrounding gender and intellect, showing that women are just as capable of extraordinary mental prowess as men. Both women have made significant contributions to various fields, using their high intelligence not only to excel, but also to inspire others. Vasavan, known for her work in logic puzzles and as a columnist, has opened doors for discussions on intellectual capability in women. Meanwhile, Stern, with her background in engineering and technology, proves that female brilliance knows no bounds. Are we finally beginning to recognize the full potential of female intellect? Believe it or not, Darwin's bark spider is a master hunter. This remarkable spider is celebrated for its astounding hunting skills and shows off a staggering success rate when it comes to capturing prey. What makes Darwin's bark spider truly special is its impressive webs, which can stretch up to 10 feet wide. These enormous structures are not just for show, they are expertly crafted to ensnare a range of unsuspecting targets, from tiny flying insects to the occasional small bird. Using silk that is stronger than steel, the spider's webs can withstand the forces of nature, making them highly effective traps. The Darwin's bark spider uses its keen sense of timing and strategy to surprise its prey, showcasing the incredible adaptations that have helped it thrive in the wild. With such extraordinary talent for hunting, it's no wonder this spider is considered one of the most efficient predators in the animal kingdom. Did you know that istock ablation boosts shrimp breeding? This fascinating procedure is frequently used in breeding facilities to enhance reproduction in female shrimp. During istock ablation, one or both of a female shrimp's istocks, the organs responsible for storing and transporting sperm, are carefully removed. This process encourages the shrimp's ovaries to develop more rapidly and promotes spawning or the release of eggs. The goal is to optimize breeding conditions, resulting in larger quantities of healthy offspring. Breeders often rely on this method to improve shrimp farming efficiency, especially as demand for these crustaceans continues to rise in culinary markets around the world. By carefully managing and enhancing the reproductive health of shrimp, aquaculture experts can ensure a stable supply of shrimp, contributing to both local economies and global seafood markets. Isn't it amazing how science can help us nurture and grow our food sources? Is it really true that 16 million thunderstorms strike each year? Absolutely. Thunderstorms are more common than many people realize, with around 16 million occurring globally each year. That means at any moment, about 2,000 thunderstorms are happening somewhere on the planet. These awe-inspiring weather events occur when warm, moist air rises and cools, leading to the formation of cumulonimbus clouds. As these clouds develop, they create powerful updrafts that can cause intense rainfall, strong winds, and even lightning. In fact, lightning strikes during thunderstorms can reach temperatures 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun. While thunderstorms can lead to dramatic weather, they also play a crucial role in the Earth's ecosystem by helping distribute fresh water and nutrients. However, alongside their benefits, they can also be hazardous, bringing severe weather like flash floods or tornadoes. So the next time you hear thunder rumbling in the distance, remember that you're witnessing a powerful natural phenomenon at work. Discover the surprising history of Alaska's sail. In the mid-19th century, Russia faced a significant dilemma regarding its vast territory of Alaska. After battling Great Britain in the Crimean War, relations between these two powers became quite tense. This led Russia to reconsider its hold on Alaska, which was difficult to maintain and expensive to defend. As a strategic move, Russia offered Alaska for sale to the United States in 1867, wanting to strengthen its security and reduce its financial burdens. The U.S., seeing the potential for expansion and resource acquisition, agreed to the purchase for $7.2 million, one as a decision that many at the time deemed foolish. Little did they know this transaction would later be seen as a landmark deal that opened the door to immense natural resources and contributed significantly to America's growth. Why did this territory once seem less valuable than it truly was? Did you know dinosaurs surprised the actors in Jurassic Park? This iconic moment where Dr. Grant and the children first encounter real-life dinosaurs was captured through a clever filmmaking technique. The filmmakers decided to keep the actual dinosaur models hidden from the cast until the cameras rolled. As a result, the shocked reactions of the actors were completely genuine. They filmed that scene on a green set, relying on their imagination to respond to the dinosaurs that would later be added digitally. This approach created a sense of authenticity in their performances, drawing viewers into the wonder and excitement of seeing dinosaurs for the first time. Imagine standing there, surrounded by what was, for many, the ultimate childhood dream. The combination of technical innovation and genuine emotion helped make Jurassic Park a groundbreaking film, influencing the way special effects are used in cinema today. So every time you watch that magical moment, remember the unexpected reactions that brought the dinosaurs to life on screen. Can you believe birds fly 1,500 miles nonstop? Many birds are incredible long-distance travelers, and some can cover astonishing distances without stopping for food or rest. For instance, the Arctic tern holds the record for the longest migration of any animal, journeying all the way from its breeding grounds in the Arctic to wintering sites in the Antarctic. This remarkable trip can span about 44,000 miles in a year. To make such journeys, birds use a combination of instinct, environmental cues, and their impressive physical abilities. They navigate by the sun, stars, and Earth's magnetic field, allowing them to reach their destinations with precision. Their bodies are built for endurance, featuring specialized wing shapes that help them glide efficiently, conserving energy over long distances. This incredible feat isn't just a test of stamina, it also showcases the resilience of nature. So the next time you see a bird flying overhead, remember that it might just be on an epic adventure of its own. Did you know that La Rinconada is the highest city? Nestled high in the Peruvian Andes, La Rinconada towers an impressive 16,132 feet above sea level, making it the highest permanent settlement on Earth. Imagine living in a place where the air is thinner and the climate is cold. This unique city thrives on gold mining, which dominates its economy. Workers flock here for the promise of fortune. But did you know they are paid differently? Instead of cash, miners receive payments based on the amount of gold they extract, which can lead to a mix of wealth and hardship. Living in La Rinconada is challenging, with limited access to clean water and healthcare facilities. Yet the spirit of the community remains resilient. Despite the harsh conditions, the city bustles with life and ambition. Have you ever wondered what it's like to call such a remote place home? Guess what really drives location decisions? Finding a superior location in a bustling region can feel like searching for a needle in a haystack. Cities and towns compete fiercely for businesses, services, and residents, making it tricky to pinpoint the best spot. Factors such as accessibility, local amenities, and demographic trends all play a part. For instance, businesses often seek locations with high foot traffic, easy parking, and a customer base that matches their target market. Moreover, local government incentives can make some areas more attractive, adding another layer to the decision-making process. However, the challenge lies in balancing these elements while considering long-term growth potential. Every business owner knows that the right location can make or break their success. So what really influences these choices? Community vibe, local competition, and even weather patterns can all impact where businesses thrive. Did you know about Sabac's amazing clay animations? Sabac has taken the art of clay modeling to incredible new heights, transforming simple figures into epic tales of battles and adventures. His unique style infuses life into inanimate objects through mesmerizing stop-motion animations, where each frame showcases an impressive fluidity that captivates viewers. With careful attention to detail, Sabac meticulously crafts each clay character and scene, making it seem as though they leap right off the screen. This artistic process requires patience and creativity as he captures tiny movements to create the illusion of motion. The result? A stunning visual narrative that draws you into a world where clay fighters clash and characters embark on thrilling quests. It's not just about the end product. It's an engaging journey from clay lump to cinematic storytelling. As you watch Sabac's creations, you can't help but marvel at how he breathes life into clay, turning it into a medium for storytelling that delights fans young and old. What inspires his creativity? Guess what really drives Morgantown's unique transport system? In 1975, this small city in West Virginia introduced a groundbreaking way for people to get around, and it changed commuting forever. Instead of traditional bus stops, residents use a remarkable system called the Personal Rapid Transit, PRT. With just a push of a button, riders can hop on a small driverless vehicle that zooms along elevated tracks. It's designed to handle about 15,000 rides a day, making it super efficient. This system not only cuts down travel time, but also helps reduce traffic congestion and pollution. Since its launch, the PRT has become a beloved part of daily life in Morgantown, showing how innovative ideas can improve public transportation. Can you imagine living in a city where getting from point A to point B is as easy as pushing a button? Discover the meaning behind the broken chains. The statue features broken chains at its feet, which symbolize liberation from oppression and the triumph of freedom over tyranny. This powerful imagery reminds us that throughout history, countless individuals and groups have fought against unjust systems to reclaim their rights and dignity. The statue's seven-pointed crown represents the 7 continents and oceans, highlighting the universal nature of freedom. Each point serves as a reminder that the desire for liberty knows no borders, touching the lives of people across the globe. This symbol encourages us to reflect on the struggles faced by others and inspires us to work towards a world where everyone can enjoy the benefits of freedom. Together, recognizing the significance of these symbols can reinforce our commitment to uphold justice and equality for all, proving that freedom is a shared aspiration worldwide. Hard to believe, but chicken consumption is soaring. In recent decades, chicken has become a favorite protein choice across American households, with consumption actually doubling since the 1970s. This rise in popularity is due to several factors, including chicken's versatility, affordability, and the growing awareness of healthy eating. Families often choose chicken for its ability to be grilled, baked, or fried, making it suitable for a wide range of meals and occasions. What's more, chicken tends to be lower in fat compared to red meats, which has prompted many health-conscious consumers to prefer it. Consequently, chicken has secured its position as a staple in American diets, appearing on dinner tables from coast to coast. With such a dramatic shift, can you imagine how many chicken sandwiches and nuggets are enjoyed daily? This might surprise you. German chocolate cake is American. Many people think this delicious dessert comes from Germany, but the truth is quite different. It actually originated in the United States, specifically in Texas. The name German in German chocolate cake refers to an American named Samuel German, who created a dark baking chocolate in 1852 for Baker's Chocolate Company. The first recipe for this cake appeared in 1957 when a Texas homemaker named Mrs. George Clay shared her version in a newspaper. It featured layers of rich chocolate cake, sweet coconut, and crunchy pecans, creating a delightful combination of flavors and textures. The cake quickly gained popularity, and soon everyone was raving about it. So next time you enjoy a slice of German chocolate cake, remember its true roots. It's a sweet piece of American culinary history that started in Texas, not Germany. Isn't it fascinating how names can sometimes mislead us? Discover why the Gupta Empire is called India's Golden Age. This incredible period, lasting from 325 to 550 CE, showcased amazing advancements in many fields. This era is particularly notable for its groundbreaking achievements in science, mathematics, literature, and the arts. One of the most famous scholars of the Gupta Empire, Aryabhata, was a genius who introduced revolutionary concepts, including the idea of zero, which is crucial for modern mathematics. He even proposed early versions of heliocentric theory, suggesting that the Earth orbits the Sun. Meanwhile, classical Sanskrit literature bloomed, with poets and playwrights creating enduring works that continue to resonate today. The flourishing of art and architecture, exemplified in the stunning temples and sculptures, added to the cultural richness of this time. The Gupta Empire truly laid the foundation for future generations, sparking curiosity and learning that shaped India's historical journey. This might surprise you. Caller ID sales skyrocketed. After the release of the horror movie Scream in the late 1990s, Americans became increasingly concerned about their safety, leading to a dramatic rise in the popularity of caller ID devices. As the film's chilling plot revolved around a masked killer who used phone calls to terrify his victims, viewers were left feeling uneasy. In response, many people rushed to install caller ID systems in their homes, hoping to identify who's on the other end of the line before answering. This surge in sales saw the number of caller ID devices triple almost overnight, illustrating how a frightening movie could influence consumer behavior and spark a wave of self-protective measures. The desire for security shaped technology, highlighting that even in cinema, fear can lead to real-world changes. Are you curious about how other films have influenced trends? Guess what really drives cars uphill in Canada? Magnetic Hill, located in the stunning region of Ladakh, offers a mesmerizing optical illusion that leaves visitors scratching their heads. When you park your car in the designated spot and shift into neutral, something magical happens. The vehicle seems to roll uphill. This curious phenomenon tricks our brains into perceiving a gentle slope as an incline, creating the illusion of defying gravity. Tourists flock to Magnetic Hill, bringing cameras and curiosity to witness this surreal experience for themselves. The surrounding landscape is equally captivating, with majestic mountains and clear skies that enhance the charm of this unusual spot. People often wonder how such an optical illusion works and share their experiences with friends and family. Although it may seem strange, Magnetic Hill serves as a delightful reminder of how nature can play tricks on our senses. Next time you're in Canada, don't miss this chance to see cars rolling up a hill. Wouldn't it be fun to experience this bizarre twist of reality? Hard to believe, but the Yeti crab is real. Discovered in 2006 near Easter Island, this incredible deep-sea creature thrives more than 984 feet underwater, where it has adapted to the dark abyss. What's truly fascinating is that it is completely blind, lacking the ability to see in its pitch-black habitat. Instead of eyes, the Yeti crab is covered in silky filaments that give it a unique, hairy appearance, making it look like something out of a sci-fi movie. These filaments help it thrive in the frigid depths by hosting bacteria, which the Yeti crab cultivates as a food source. It's a prime example of nature's creativity, showcasing how life can not only survive, but flourish in extreme conditions. As we learn more about the ocean's mysteries, we can't help but wonder what other amazing creatures lie in the shadows waiting to be discovered. Hard to believe, but cassowary eggs glow in the dark. The cassowary, a fascinating bird native to tropical rainforests, lays eggs that shine a striking fluorescent green. This vibrant color isn't just for show, it plays a crucial role in keeping the eggs safe from predators lurking in the lush undergrowth. The green hue blends perfectly with the vibrant foliage, making it hard for keen-eyed animals to spot them. Knowing that cassowaries are known for their aggressive nature adds to the mystery of these incredible birds. They protect their nests fiercely, ensuring the safety of their young once they hatch. In fact, nurturing their young is a significant part of their behavior, as they often care for the chicks alone. This unique combination of striking egg color and protective instincts makes the cassowary not just a survivor, but a captivating part of rainforest ecosystems. How do you think this adaptation helps them thrive in their habitat? Prepare to be amazed by Japan's giant hornets. These remarkable insects are infamous for their impressive size and ferocious nature. Measuring up to 2 inches long, they can deliver a painful sting filled with venom so potent that it has the ability to melt human skin. This venom contains a mix of toxic compounds that can cause intense pain, swelling, and in rare cases, allergic reactions that could be fatal. Japan's giant hornets primarily hunt other insects, making them essential in controlling pest populations. Despite their scary reputation, these hornets are a natural part of Japan's ecosystem. Unfortunately, they can also pose dangers to beekeepers, as a single hornet can wipe out an entire hive in a matter of hours. So while encountering one of these hornets might send shivers down your spine, understanding their role in the environment can help us respect the balance of nature in Japan. Believe it or not, cactus walls protect nature for years. In Arizona, the wall of cactus stands tall, showcasing the incredible resilience and long-term legal protection of certain cactus species. Some of these remarkable plants can remain undisturbed for over 20 years, making them vital players in their ecosystems. This protection isn't just about keeping cacti safe, it highlights the importance of conservation efforts aimed at preserving native flora. These towering plants offer habitats for various wildlife, stabilize the soil, and contribute to the overall health of the desert environment. When we understand the role of these unique species, we realize how crucial it is to support initiatives that protect them. Isn't it amazing how something as seemingly simple as a cactus can have such a profound impact on our ecosystem and the biodiversity it supports? The need for ongoing conservation becomes clearer every day. Did you know about India's fascinating baby dropping tradition? In some Indian villages, a unique ritual involves dropping newborns from a height where community members are ready to catch them below. This practice, which might sound shocking, is deeply rooted in the belief that such a leap builds the child's strength and brings good health and fortune. People believe that the safer the catch, the greater the blessings for the baby. This thrilling event is often celebrated with ritual chants and communal joy, showcasing the village's commitment to tradition and protection. While it raises eyebrows for many outside the community, it reflects a rich tapestry of cultural values and faith. These villages emphasize not just the physical safety of the children, but also the hope and optimism woven into the very fabric of family life. Understanding this practice highlights how diverse and fascinating human cultures can be. What other surprising traditions exist around the world? Believe it or not, horses express feelings just like us. These magnificent animals use their faces to communicate emotions, and it's fascinating how similar their expressions are to ours. For example, when a horse raises its eyebrows, it's a sign of curiosity, just like when we lift our brows in surprise or intrigue. On the flip side, when they widen their eyes, it usually signals they are startled or frightened. Horses also might pin their ears back when they are annoyed or feeling threatened, which we can interpret as their way of saying, "back off." This ability to express feelings makes them more relatable and helps deepen the bond between humans and horses. Understanding these cues can enhance our interactions with them, making riding or training a more enjoyable experience. So next time you're around horses, pay attention to their facial expressions. They might be telling you something important about how they feel or what they need. Isn't it amazing how animals communicate with us, often without saying a word? Here's a wild fact about millipedes. In 2020, scientists discovered a remarkable new species of millipede called Eumolopes persephone, and it has a jaw-dropping 306 legs. This incredible count not only breaks the record for millipedes, but leaves the previous champion, with its 818 legs, in the dust. Found in the lush, damp environments of the Amazon rainforest, Eumolopes persephone thrives in the moist leaf litter, where it munches on decaying plant material. While you might think that having over 1,000 legs could make movement clumsy, this millipede navigates its habitat with surprising agility. The discovery is not just fascinating for nature lovers, it also highlights the incredible biodiversity hidden in our planet's ecosystems. Researchers are excited about how this finding might reveal more about millipede evolution and their role in the environment. What other surprises might be lurking in the forest? Prepare to be amazed by the full circle of rainbows. Most people picture rainbows as beautiful arcs in the sky, but did you know they actually form full circles? This magical phenomenon occurs when sunlight bends, reflects, and disperses through water droplets in the air. From the ground, we see only the upper half of the circle, but if you climb to a high point, like a tall building or a mountain, you might catch a glimpse of the entire circle. Additionally, there are secondary rainbows that appear outside the primary arc. These fainter rainbows happen when sunlight reflects twice inside the water droplets, causing a stunning yet reversed color sequence from red to violet. So next time you spot a rainbow, remember there's so much more to discover beyond the curve. What if I told you pilots eat different meals? Airlines have a clever safety protocol to keep everyone safe in the sky. Pilots and co-pilots are required to order distinct meals during flights. This might sound surprising, but it's a precautionary measure to prevent the risk of food poisoning. Imagine if both pilots fell ill from the same contaminated dish. That could be disastrous. By eating different meals, airlines ensure that at least one of the pilots stays healthy and fully capable of flying the aircraft if something goes awry. This strategy reflects the aviation industry's commitment to safety, showing how important it is to think ahead and plan for the unexpected. So next time you're on a flight, remember that the pilot's meal choices are not just about preference, they're a critical part of keeping you safe in the air. Prepare to be amazed by the Paris Agreement's impact. In a historic moment for global cooperation, 195 countries signed the Paris Agreement on climate change on April 22, 2016. This remarkable achievement marked the largest number of nations to ever sign an international treaty on the same day. The agreement aims to unite countries in their efforts to combat climate change by limiting global warming to well below 2 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels, with a goal of pursuing efforts to limit the temperature increase to 1.5 degrees Celsius. This ambitious target is crucial for avoiding the most severe impacts of climate change, like extreme weather, rising sea levels, and biodiversity loss. By committing to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, countries are taking a stand for the planet's future and fostering healthier environments for generations to come. How will this monumental agreement shape our world's outcome? Why did a ballerina dance in Antarctica? On a stunning adventure that combined art and nature, a ballerina showcased her talent on a boat floating in the icy waters of Antarctica. This unique performance captured the beauty of ballet against the breathtaking backdrop of snow-covered landscapes and towering icebergs. The event wasn't just a thrilling spectacle. It aimed to raise awareness about climate change and the impact of global warming on polar regions. Dressed in a flowing costume that contrasted sharply with the surroundings, she twirled and leaped gracefully, creating a mesmerizing fusion of movement and stillness. The cold air and tranquil environment added a layer of challenge, making her performance even more remarkable. By bringing ballet to such an extraordinary setting, She transformed the ice into a stage and encouraged people to see the beauty of our planet while advocating for its protection. This enchanting event left audiences asking how we can connect art with environmentalism to inspire change. Why exactly does a horror movie house serve burgers? The house that starred in the chilling classic, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, has undergone a surprising transformation into a lively family restaurant called Grand Central Cafe. Instead of the eerie vibes of its horror film origins, visitors can now enjoy delicious meals and delightful company in a welcoming atmosphere. The cafe offers a menu filled with comfort food favorites, including juicy burgers, scrumptious sandwiches, and refreshing salads. With its quirky design that still pays homage to its ghastly past, the restaurant attracts both horror fans and food lovers alike. You might even spot some memorabilia from the movie that reminds everyone of its cinematic history. So if you're in the area and feeling adventurous, why not check out how a site once known for screams has become a place for laughter and delicious bites? Did you know London's wars shaped global history? The historical context of wars in London is not just a dusty chapter in textbooks, it's a vital part of our present. From the brutal battles during the English Civil War to the bombings of World War II, London has faced turbulent times that influenced political and social change. These conflicts didn't just stay in the past, they affected nations around the world and changed the course of history. For example, the rise of democratic ideals during the English Civil War significantly impacted future revolutions. Today, remnants of these emotional and political struggles can still be felt, as ongoing discussions about democracy, rights, and governance echo stories from those turbulent times. Understanding how these events shaped London offers insights into current global issues. So next time you think of London, remember its rich history of conflict and how it continues to resonate today. What if I told you about the giant owl? The Ornomegalonyx cube, now an extinct species, is the largest recorded owl ever discovered. This astounding creature was first recognized by Oscar Paulino Arredondo de la Mata, a trailblazer in Cuban vertebrate paleontology back in 1954. Imagine an owl far larger than any living today, soaring through prehistoric skies. The remains of this giant were uncovered as subfossils, which means they were preserved in a unique way, allowing scientists to study them in detail. Its enormous wingspan and impressive stature would have made it a fearsome predator, diving down to catch fish or small mammals. The discovery of Ornomegalonyx cube not only excites science lovers, but helps us understand the biodiversity of past ecosystems. What other giant creatures have yet to be discovered? Let's unveil the giant shoes by Gregory. During the pandemic, when creativity flourished in unexpected ways, a shoemaker named Gregory introduced a truly unique creation: size 75 leather shoes. These massive shoes might seem like something straight out of a fairy tale, resembling footwear fit for giants. Gregory's innovative idea not only pushes the boundaries of conventional footwear, but also offers a playful twist on style. Imagine walking around in shoes that are larger than anything we typically see. While most shoes cater to average sizes, Gregory's size 75 offerings invite people to embrace uniqueness and fun. His extravagant designs can spark joy and intrigue, capturing the imagination of those who dare to be different. This delightful venture serves as a reminder of how individuals can adapt and innovate during challenging times. So why not celebrate creativity and the unexpected in fashion? Gregory's giant shoes remind us that self-expression has no limits, and in a world often focused on uniformity, standing out can bring a splash of joy and wonder. Did you know gorillas burp to show happiness? This fascinating behavior highlights how unique and rich animal communication can be. Unlike humans, who might smile or laugh when they're happy, gorillas express joy through a burp. When a gorilla feels content, perhaps after a satisfying meal or during playtime with friends, a hearty burp can bubble up. This seems to be their way of sharing positive feelings with others in their troop. It's an interesting reminder that happiness can look different across species. For us, a good laugh might be the ultimate sign of joy, while for gorillas, it's all about the burp. Researchers have observed that these vocalizations can strengthen social bonds among gorillas, making them feel even closer to one another. So next time you hear a burp, remember it might just be a happy gorilla saying, "I'm having a great time." What's your favorite way to show happiness? Could Frank Salak really be the luckiest man alive? Frank Salak from Croatia has an incredible story that seems almost unbelievable. He has survived not just one, but 3 major accidents: a train crash, a plane crash, and a car crash. Each time he faced life-threatening situations that would have left most people feeling cursed. Instead, he emerged from these harrowing experiences unscathed, which led many to call him the luckiest man on earth. But that's not all. Frank also won the lottery. Imagine the thrill of hitting the jackpot after narrowly escaping death so many times. His astonishing experiences raise questions about fate, luck, and whether some people are destined for extraordinary moments in life. Is it sheer coincidence, or does Frank possess some kind of supernatural charm? Whatever the answer, his adventures capture our imagination and remind us how unpredictable life can be. Most people don't know this, but Saddam Hussein feared flying. A surprising fact about the former president of Iraq. Throughout his rule, he displayed a notable aversion to air travel, opting for cars or armored vehicles instead. This phobia likely stemmed from a deep-seated paranoia about being targeted by airstrikes or assassins during flights. In a country where political tension ran high, safety was an immense concern for him. As a result, Saddam's travel plans often involved long road trips, sometimes covering vast distances instead of taking a short flight. His preference for ground transportation showcased how personal fears can influence decisions, even for powerful leaders. Ironically, while most might consider air travel a sign of luxurious convenience, for Saddam it became a source of anxiety. This unusual behavior highlights that even those at the pinnacle of power can have deep-seated fears, making us wonder how such phobias affect leadership and decision-making in high-stakes environments. What if I told you fire has no shadow? This fascinating phenomenon occurs because fire itself emits light strong enough to brighten everything around it. When you light a match or start a campfire, the flames produce both visible light and heat through a process called combustion. The light emitted from the fire is so intense that it actually overwhelms the surrounding darkness, effectively illuminating the area. In a well-lit environment, like during the day, you might not even notice its lack of shadow. However, in low-light settings, you'll observe that the fire creates bright areas that extend beyond the flames, with no dark outlines. This unique behavior highlights the captivating nature of fire and how it interacts with light. To think that something as ordinary as a flame can defy our expectations in this way is a reminder of the wonders of science. Next time you gather around a bonfire or candle, take a moment to appreciate the bright glow in the absence of shadows. What a spectacular sight. Can you imagine that daydreaming can be harmful? Daydreaming often feels like a mini vacation from reality, and it can actually boost your mental performance and lift your mood. But when daydreaming spirals into what experts call maladaptive daydreaming, it can disrupt your everyday life. This condition is marked by a tendency to retreat into vivid, persistent fantasies that can interfere with daily activities. People who experience maladaptive daydreaming may find themselves zoning out during conversations or struggling to complete tasks. As their focus shifts away from the present, it negatively affects their productivity and even social interactions. It's a delicate balance between enjoying a moment of creativity and letting those fantasies take over, so being aware of your daydreaming habits is key. How can you differentiate between healthy daydreaming and this overwhelming urge to escape? Let's uncover the truth about hydrogen bombs. Did you know that when a hydrogen bomb detonates, it can reach temperatures of around 100 million degrees Celsius? That's astonishingly hotter than the core of our sun, which burns at about 15 million degrees Celsius. This extreme heat comes from the fusion reaction that occurs in hydrogen bombs, similar to the processes that fuel stars. In a hydrogen bomb, isotopes of hydrogen, like deuterium and tritium, are forced together under immense pressure and temperature, releasing a massive amount of energy. This energy release is what makes hydrogen bombs so powerful and devastating. To put it in perspective, the explosion from a single hydrogen bomb can cause destruction over a vast area, far exceeding traditional nuclear weapons. Understanding the temperatures involved helps us grasp the sheer power of nuclear reactions, which play a vital role in both our universe and the discussions surrounding nuclear energy and weaponry today. What if I told you anesthesia awareness can happen? This unusual experience, also called unintended intraoperative awareness, occurs when a patient becomes partially conscious during surgery while under general anesthesia. Imagine lying on the operating table, expecting to be fully asleep, yet suddenly becoming aware of your surroundings. Though anesthesia is designed to keep you completely unconscious, it affects about 0.15% of patients differently, leading to fleeting moments of awareness. Some may hear voices or see bright lights, but they are unable to respond. This phenomenon can be distressing and leave lasting psychological effects. Researchers believe it might happen due to a lighter level of anesthesia or individual differences in how people process sedatives. If you're about to undergo surgery, it's important to discuss any concerns with your healthcare provider to ensure you feel safe and secure during the procedure. Here's a wild fact about Home Alone 2. In this beloved holiday classic, Donald Trump made a cameo that surprises many fans. Released in 1992, the film features Kevin McAllister, played by Macaulay Culkin, who is lost in New York City. At one point, Kevin wanders into the luxurious Plaza Hotel, and who does he bump into? None other than Donald Trump. In a brief but memorable scene, Trump tells Kevin to head to the hotel lobby. This unexpected appearance left quite an impression, as it added a touch of real-life flavor to the whimsical adventure. Many viewers often reminisce about how a simple moment like this can make a movie even more enjoyable. The Plaza Hotel itself became an iconic location in the film, symbolizing the lavish lifestyle that enchanted many. So the next time you watch Home Alone 2 during the holiday season, keep an eye out for Trump's quick cameo. It's a fun reminder of how the worlds of entertainment and real-life figures can intertwine in delightful ways. Why exactly does the cheetah outrun the leopard? While many people might think leopards are the speed champions of the big cat family, it's actually the cheetah that takes the crown. Cheetahs can reach an astonishing speed of up to 70 miles per hour during short sprints, making them the fastest land animals on the planet. In contrast, leopards with their impressive agility can run at speeds of 35 to 40 miles per hour. But speed isn't everything. Leopards are exceptional climbers and prefer living in dense forests and rocky terrains, where their hunting skills truly shine. They use their strength and stealth to stalk prey, often ambushing them with a surprising burst of speed, rather than relying solely on long-distance running like cheetahs. So while leopards may not be the fastest, their climbing prowess and versatile hunting strategies make them fascinating creatures in their own right. Discover why zip code extensions are so powerful. The optional 4-digit extension in zip codes adds a layer of precision that dramatically improves mail delivery. This extra information not only helps postal workers sort and deliver packages more efficiently, but also cuts down on errors. It's fascinating to see how these codes, primarily designed for mail, have evolved into valuable tools for various fields. For instance, businesses use zip codes in demographic analysis and market research, helping them understand customer locations and preferences better. Additionally, meteorologists rely on zip code data for more accurate weather forecasting in specific areas. It's amazing to think that a simple number can have such a profound impact on logistics and everyday decision-making. So next time you enter your zip code, remember it does more than guide your mail. It shapes how businesses and services function too. Believe it or not, trees shape the Amazon's climate. The Amazon rainforest is more than just a beautiful collection of trees. It plays a crucial role in creating its own climate through a fascinating process called transpiration. During transpiration, trees release water vapor into the atmosphere, which not only helps sustain the local ecosystem, but also influences weather patterns throughout South America and even beyond. When trees release this vapor, it contributes to cloud formation and rainfall, creating a cycle that supports countless species of plants and animals. But here's the catch. deforestation poses a significant threat to this delicate balance. As humans clear vast areas of forests, the amount of moisture released decreases, which can disrupt local climate patterns and lead to climate change impacts far beyond the rainforest. Protecting the Amazon is essential for maintaining this vital climate system and safeguarding our planet's future. Let's uncover the truth about henna painting. In India, henna painting is more than just a beautiful art form. It's a cherished tradition that holds deep meaning, especially for brides. On their wedding day, brides adorn their hands and feet with intricate henna designs, which symbolize love, joy, and good fortune. This practice dates back thousands of years and is celebrated in many cultures across the country. The rich, earthy tones of henna, derived from the henna plant, create stunning visuals while also carrying cultural significance. The application of henna is often a festive occasion, where family and friends gather to celebrate, sing, and share stories. The patterns can represent various aspects of life and can even include symbols like peacocks and flowers, each conveying unique messages. So next time you see a bride glowing in henna, remember it's not just decoration, it's a vibrant celebration of love and hope for a beautiful future. You might be shocked to learn that puppies peak in cuteness. According to a study from Arizona State University in 2018, puppies are at their most adorable between 6 to 8 weeks old. This time frame is a crucial period for their development, as they not only look incredibly cute with their tiny features and playful antics, but also begin to form critical social bonds with their humans. During these weeks, puppies have big round eyes, soft fur, and clumsy movements that seem to melt the hearts of everyone they meet. It's no wonder that they capture our affections so completely. This cuteness isn't just for show, it encourages humans to nurture and socialize these young dogs, ensuring they grow into well-adjusted pets. So, whether you're thinking about adopting a puppy or just enjoying their playful spirit, remember this peak cuteness window, because it doesn't last long and is truly a joy to experience. You won't believe this about the Coca-Cola bottle. The iconic Coca-Cola bottle was specifically designed to be instantly recognizable, even in the dark or when someone touches it. This unique shape, called the contour bottle, was first introduced in 1915 and has remained largely the same over the years. It was created by the Root Glass Company in an effort to ensure that, no matter where it was seen, people could identify Coca-Cola among a sea of other beverages. The decision to create such a distinct and curvy design helped make Coca-Cola a global symbol. Its silhouette has become so famous that even a blind person can identify it just by feeling its shape. This clever design choice is one reason Coca-Cola has remained one of the world's top-selling soft drinks. With its blend of tradition and innovation, the Coca-Cola bottle continues to be a true icon of branding. You might be shocked to learn about seconds. Did you know there are exactly 31,956,926 seconds in a single year? This impressive figure is not just a random number, it's the result of our Earth's journey around the sun and the structure of our calendar. Each year, we divide time into hours, minutes, and seconds, with 1 minute holding 60 seconds and 1 hour containing 60 minutes. This organization helps us keep track of time. But have you ever thought about how meticulous the calculations must be? Leap years, for example, add an extra day every 4 years to keep our calendars aligned with Earth's orbit. Without this precise measurement, our seasons would drift over time, making celebrations and natural cycles inconsistent. So every time you check the clock, remember the intricate calculations that allow us to measure time accurately. Have you heard about the Lusi Mud Volcano? Located in Indonesia, this fascinating site has been consistently bubbling and oozing mud since May 2006, showcasing the incredible power of nature. The Lusi Mud Volcano is like a natural laboratory, producing a unique landscape of mud and gases that attracts both scientists and curious visitors. As gases escape from deep beneath the Earth's crust, they mix with water and sediment, creating a constantly changing terrain. Unlike traditional volcanoes that erupt with lava and ash, mud volcanoes erupt wet, gooey mud, which can form pools and even small hills. The mud itself is rich in minerals and has various uses, including potential medicinal properties. Interestingly, the activity of the Lucy Mud volcano has shaped local ecosystems, providing habitats for unique plant and animal life. So if you're ever in Indonesia, why not explore this extraordinary geological phenomenon? It's a reminder of how dynamic our planet really is. Why exactly does everyone love Chihuahuas so much? This delightful hybrid breed, born from a Chihuahua and a Dachshund, brings together the best traits of both parents. Chihuahuas are small but mighty, packing a ton of personality into their little frames. Thanks to their Chihuahua ancestry, these dogs are alert and attentive, always ready to be your devoted sidekick. On the flip side, their Dachshund lineage contributes a playful and friendly attitude, making them super fun to be around. Despite their tiny size, Chihuahuas are known for being brave and fiercely loyal. They thrive on human interaction and often develop strong bonds with their owners, bringing joy and laughter into homes. Whether you're looking for a playful puppy to join your adventures or a loving lap dog to cuddle with on a rainy day, a Chihuahua just might be the perfect companion. Their charming quirks and affectionate nature truly capture the hearts of many. Guess what really drives javelin throwing records? On October 24, 1956, Pente Sierakowski stunned the athletics world by hurling a javelin an incredible distance of 99.52 meters, a record that still stands today. What made this throw unique was his unconventional technique of gripping the end of the javelin. This gripping method allowed Sierakowski to achieve remarkable length, but it was also viewed as dangerous and uncontrollable. In fact, this technique was banned shortly after his record-setting throw, leading to a significant change in javelin throwing standards. After that, no athlete has managed to break his record under modern javelin rules, highlighting the impressive feat Sierakowski accomplished. His throw remains a testament to raw talent in the ever-evolving nature of sports regulations. How much farther do you think he could have thrown if his technique had been allowed? Ever thought about why Antarctica came so late? The frozen continent of Antarctica wasn't officially discovered until 1820, almost 39 years after the discovery of Uranus in 1781 by Sir William Herschel. While early explorers like James Cook bravely ventured into the icy waters and even crossed the Antarctic Circle back in 1773, they didn't actually lay eyes on the continent itself. It wasn't until a Russian expedition led by Fabian Gottlieb von Bellingshausen and Mikhail Lazarev that Antarctica was confirmed as a landmass. This stark contrast highlights the challenges and mysteries of exploring our planet. The vast, desolate landscapes of Antarctica were daunting, and it took time for explorers to truly understand its significance. From being hidden under layers of ice to becoming a hub for scientific research today, Antarctica's story is as captivating as the discoveries that have unfolded in space. What other amazing tales lie within our planet's history? You might be shocked to learn that Cleveland pioneered traffic lights, installed on August 5, 1914, at the busy intersection of Euclid Avenue and East 105th Street. Designed by inventor James Hogue, this groundbreaking traffic light changed how we manage road safety forever. Unlike the manual signals before it, Hogue's creation featured 4 pairs of red and green lights mounted on corner posts, making it easier for both drivers and pedestrians to know when to stop and go. It even had an audible buzzer, alerting the community when it was time to cross the street safely. This innovation was a game-changer in traffic control, helping to reduce accidents and streamline the flow of vehicles. As cities grew and traffic increased, the electric traffic light quickly spread across the country, becoming a staple of urban life. Imagine navigating busy roads without these clever lights guiding the way. Believe it or not, Adam Lyons has 2 partners. This London man has formed a unique polyamorous relationship with Brooke Shedd and Jane Chalaka, creating a close-knit family unit where love flourishes. Adam, Brooke, and Jane have chosen to live together, raising their children in an environment rich with affection and shared responsibilities. Currently, they have 2 kids and are excitedly preparing for the arrival of a third. Their story showcases the different ways people can build families and relationships, proving that love isn't one-size-fits-all. Instead of traditional norms, this trio emphasizes open communication and mutual respect, allowing each partner to feel valued and cherished. While polyamory can sometimes come with challenges, Adam, Brooke, and Jane demonstrate that with transparency and dedication, it can also lead to happiness. They actively navigate daily life, blending their unique personalities to create a nurturing space for their children. Isn't it fascinating to see how love can take on many forms?